it's profoundly telling, to be honest, that even when they literally put out a schedule that you can just like look at and it tells you when they're gonna do things, which they don't do that before, but like now they did that. And I've just forgot time zones exist, so I just didn't even think for a half of a fucking second that like that was gonna be today. I was like, oh, tomorrow there's maybe a thing that's gonna happen. They're in China, brother. When do you think tomorrow is? They're time travelers. Anyway, hey, hi-ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon Shook, and that's true. They're time travelers. But more importantly, this is the first time I've done a Starrail thing since fucking Firefly's trailer. Okay, that's not true. Let me rephrase that. This is the first time I've done a Starrail thing on the channel since Firefly's trailer. For anyone who's not aware, obviously I didn't continue doing much stuff after that for a number of reasons, but not the least of which is I disappeared, I left, I vanished, I poofed into existence, out of existence. Dude, I was done for the day. I was like, I hung up all my shit, I was done, I wasn't going to need to do anything else, and then this happened, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, I thought that was tomorrow. Well, that's kind of a shame, I guess I'll wait till tomorrow. I don't want to wait till tomorrow, but I guess I will. And then I accidentally spoiled myself on something in it, and I was like, nope, fuck that, I'm breaking the camera back out. Anyway, fucking, I disappeared for like a year and a half. And for what, worth noting, while I'm incredibly upset that I did not spend any of the time with throughout Amphorius and the finality mission in 3.8, with anyone on the channel or anything like that, because Cyrene owned my soul and I would have cried like a bitch a lot. Though to be fair, obviously they started doing shit like putting the animated shorts and the like into the game itself, so there was less me watching that with you as a possibility anyway. Because I cannot play the game and try and record it. There's no way on earth. If they put it on Xbox, I could do it then, but sure shit can't do it here. Anyway, I disappeared for a year and a half and basically got mentally and emotionally hard carried by Starrail, which is crazy, because like that's what kept me sane and kept me going, and Amphorius is a fucking nightmare just full of pain and suffering and agony. And then it was incredibly beautiful and meaningful and all well put together. And then they immediately followed that shit up with, again, the finality mission. Because they just wanted to drive the stake home a little harder. Anyway, all of that is to say, I have not done anything on the channel with Starrail outside of those initial 2 videos that I did for Firefly. And it's been a bit of a bummer because it's something I wanted to do. Yes, Firefly as well. But like Starrail for me has grown to be one of my favorite games of all time. The Amphorius arc and 3.8, fuck it. That's my game of the year last year. In a year where fucking Expedition 33 came out. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's just, that's what it was. It was incredibly meaningful, impactful, and meant the fucking world to me. And because of all that, like, I have no reservations. That's my fucking thing. I don't give a shit. I love this fucking game. It's not perfect. Nothing is. But, like, it is... Fuck gacha, by the way. But, like, it's perfect, but, like, it means so very much to me, and I would like to do more shit with it, reactions and stuff like that. Again, playing it is not really much of an option, but this sort of a thing I would like to do. I don't know how meaningful this is going to be to record. It's not the same thing as, like, with Firefly, that woman, similarly to Cyrene, owns my fucking soul. So it's one of those things where, like, that's the thing I could just lose myself in and stuff like that. This is more, hey, Planarcadia is going to be some weird shit. Let's let's check it out. So I'm going to just go ahead and see what it's like. I don't know if I'm going to be able to provide anything of legitimate value. Maybe I'll just use it mostly as a jumping off point. I thought I was going to be done for the day. It was snuck up on me out of nowhere. But anyway, the only thing I will clarify that I spoiled myself on accident. I just wasn't thinking. But like, so I open it up and I'm like, oh, cool, let's check this out and like get a vibe at it. And I scrolled down and opened the fucking description because I just always do that because I always take a look at like voices and shit like that. I don't know why I did that. Because there's a bunch of characters in Planarcadia we haven't heard yet, and if they happen to speak in this trailer, that would be the reveal of that character being voiced by a certain person. It's really funny because I'm pretty sure, unless I'm fucking hallucinating, fucking Amberly Connors literally had like put out a thing like a little after 3.8, specifically talking about how like they did some directing or something like that. Like that she had done some directing for Aaron and Christina for the Black Swan and fucking Constant shit. And and I literally replied to her like, hey, that's so fucking cool. You did great. Always wonderful. Always a treasure. Big fan of Amberly Connor. She's one of my faves. But yeah, literally had posted that, and I was like giving her some props for that shit. And even in there, I was like, boy, really hope that soon enough. Yeah, got to do some assistant directing on Honkaistarrail, working with Dolly on Black Swan. But I literally replied to that being like, boy, can't wait to hear you in the game someday. Hopefully we can hear you in a big bad way. She's fucking Nihilux? Are you kidding me? Because again, they had put out the little drip. We're never getting this fucking reaction. You're here with me now. You can skip ahead. Who gives a shit? But like, they had obviously put out the drip marketing wave thing. The delay's been hell. We've all been through it. But like, they put out the drip marketing burst of stuff, and like, for anyone who's wondering, Evanescia, Silverwolf, duh, she's the person who got me into playing this game in the fucking first place. Yao Guang, Nihilux. That's the good stuff. Like, I'm not mad if I got anything else, but like, that's the line. That's what we're doing. These are the priorities. And Nihilux is interesting because she came out of fucking nowhere. Like, everyone else, I was like, I could expect most of these, or at least I'm expecting them eventually for something like Yao Guang. Like, we're gonna fucking meet her eventually. She's shown up like 4 fucking times. But you have shit like, obviously Silverwolf and Blade and stuff are coming back. But, Nihilux came out of fucking nowhere. And I saw her and I was like, that's a really cool fucking design. I like the manga panel shit that she's got going on. The black and white, you could do some really cool shit with like a kit there, especially because Starrail loves to do some really cool visual shit with a lot of their characters. If that's a thing, they could do some really cool shit. Fucking also relentlessly fucking weak for women in cabbie hats and or glasses. Both is fucking lethal. I just didn't expect that when I had said that literally the next fucking voice we would hear, or at the very least the next fucking thing we would get that had voices in it, was going to be her in a big bad way showing up. I saw that and I'm like, fuck it, I'm breaking out the camera just because I want to tell that little story that no one will hear. But anyway, that's all that. I'm done. We're gonna actually watch the Improv tour trailer, binge it all, the truth after the Battle of Iron Tomb, in the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb. God, I wish I could have fucking just talked relentlessly about Amphorius, dude. That shit meant the world to me. And I probably still will anyway, because I fucking feel like it. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and check this out. It's going to be something. The closest thing is I grazed over a frame, and it was like, that looks weird. It's an unusual art style that I wasn't expecting. Let's check it out. So we're going to go ahead and check it out. The only other thing I will say before we get started, Again, don't know exactly what I will be doing with regards to trailers and shit like that on the whole. Obviously, if there's anything like super specific that comes up that's like, fuck you, I'm going to do it. A Cyrene sort of vibe, a Firefly sort of vibe. Obviously, I'm going to do that, except for the part when I didn't do that for Cyrene because I was gone. Outside of that, I would just like to do more Star Rail stuff. So we're going to talk about things. Anyway, we're going to check it out. It's going to be some fucking elation shit. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to have a good time. Also, I think this is the first thing I won't have to actually edit the fuck out of, presumably. Since I've gotten back into recording videos again. And that makes me happy because I'm so fucking lazy. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started here with the Improv Tour trailer. Binged all the truth behind the Battle of Iron Tomb. In 3, 2, 1, bow.
The showdown for the cosmos is about to begin. To the left, the Lord Ravager, who will scrap the erudition.
No, he was a bitch. We took him out. He's gone. Fuck out of here, Robo Schmuck. My family. My beloved people. The children and or wife. Weird. Let's not do it.
I better try something else.
She's having too much fun. Also, I'm liking the voice. That's too much.
As our tale resumes, the Trailblazer calls for backup and summons the Cosmic Alliance. Could it be?
Friendos.
Beauty has officially joined the IPC?
Beauty?
Weaponized beauty is the honey trap.
I mean, they're very...
capitalism.
I respect it immensely.
The super intelligent geniuses say, it's time for your super
That's the coolest Jade's
powers.
ever looked, to be honest.
Govern realms.
That's incredible.
World classes, and
I think that was the frame that I had seen. No, that was the frame that I had seen.
The superpower of adults. A million horsepower on the move. The Xianzhou Alliance is finally here. Salvation by force for the especially stubborn. Now it's our turn to fight back.
They're doing so
All
much.
units,
All the time.
Iron Tomb, we've brought you destruction! Rules are made to be broken! Show begin! For men! K.O. Yet this crisis is but a taste for the catastrophe to come.
I'm so glad. I was like, I can't wait for you to show up.
In the face of utter devastation, where will the Trailblazers' path lead?
Planarcadia.
Will they just die?
Hopefully not. We've done that too many fucking times already.
No! When straying paths converge
What the
once more.
fuck is
Why must you
happening?
kill them again? Destiny's quiet design is already laid
Oh,
down.
yo, what are we
They
doing?
forced my hand the moment they delivered the Astral Express to Planarcadia.
Nanook pulls the
caused their
fucking fit
impairment?
off pretty well.
Do you have any
They kinda
idea what
got
I
that
would
shit
do
on.
above the
I'm not
Express
gonna
for
lie.
you? I
The
still
weird
remember
aha
something.
fanfic is...
That would make them look back at me, but they never did. You
Maybe
must
it's
have
not a
made it
fanfic.
done.
Maybe we're learning
Lost
some
my
actual
love.
lore that
What drew them to the flames?
Nanook
Leap
would,
together
be
to
a bit of a
place
gangle simp
without
if he was
betrayal.
watching fucking...
I want to hear you laugh once more. You... I'm sorry, but I don't want any regrets.
Oh, we've
The
taken a
three of
turn
us
again.
Can start things over. Rise, my Asheville! The 60-second ad has ended. Please claim your reward.
I'm so overstimulated.
Better not text you drawing fan art in there! You promised you'd have it done in 3 days!
Literally a debt collector.
now.
Official serials are such a bore compared to Eon gossip.
Look at her,
Besides,
dude.
true
I'm so
inspiration
fucking
only strikes
in.
during the final countdown. That's the do or die spirit befitting a comic artist.
She fucking rocks. I'm so excited. I don't know what I was expecting her vibe to be. Can you calm down, you weird bastard? Just like, you're, again, overstimulated. I don't know what the fuck I thought her vibe was gonna be, but that's immaculate. She's just a fucking menace. Because like I could see her being like really like stoic or kind of disconnected. Maybe it's not, just kind of silent, mildly neurodivergent. I don't know, fucking like you just I could see all of those things. No, she's just a fucking dork ass, and I approve immensely. I'm so happy that that's what that turned out to be, dude. fucking... God damn it. Like, I'm going to rewatch this 48 times. I'm not going to make you do it with me. You're probably going to do it anyway, because if you're like me, you're going to watch a bunch of reactions to it, because this shit owns your life. But I do really appreciate the choice of, like, all the different art styles for all the different factions. I appreciate putting them together, even. It weirdly... I don't know what this is, but you know, work it, Stell, work it. I really respect that we went for this for our dumb fucking super geniuses. Please give me my boy. Hoyo? Can you please give us the boy? Here comes the boy. We love him. He's wonderful. Preferably before you, like, reveal he's fucking Xandar's other shit and, like, we have to be all traumatized by it or something. He's great. We love Skrullum. Skrullum's never done a bad thing in his goddamn life. Let us have the boy. Are they riding on the mistletoe again? It was called the mistletoe, right? I'm not fucking hallucinating. I swear I just finished that map recently. I'm pretty sure it was the mistletoe. Anyway. Fuck, man. Again, I have nothing of value to add here. What do you want me to say? Aventurine's gorgeous? Fucking of course he is. You didn't need me to fucking tell you that. Honestly, Jade pulls this shit off somehow the best. And I'm a known Jade, not hater, but severe underappreciator. Actually, maybe Numby pulls it off the best. I don't know. Yeah, man. Damn. This is just a lot of fun. Like, I just need to rewatch this a bunch. Also, it's always satisfying watching Iron Tomb get fucking eviscerated. Especially because there's a lot of shit here at the end. Like, that's definitely, like, hidden away and tucked in. Like, again, we got the weird little tease with Aha and Akavilli. I will find you shit. I don't know. I am most certainly intrigued to see what all of this ends up being. I need to find a good freeze frame, because if I'm going to stare at this, I want to stare at something magical and beautiful and maybe delicious. No, you slay, queen, but fuck it. Cyrene. Oh, it's covering poor Don Hung's face. This is an unfortunate thing for the boy, and I love the boy. But I'll take the peak of Hyacinth, also the peak of Ceridra, and the peak of everyone's favorite computer woman. Anyway, point is, yeah, dude, that was a lot of fucking fun. I'm so fucking excited for Planarcadia, dude. Obviously, it's a real bummer that we had the delay. I have no doubt it was fucking hell putting it together. I have no doubt it is still hell and will continue to be hell trying to put that shit together in the time that they have. It's fucking bullshit. They shouldn't have to deal with that fucking thing. It's all a bunch of fucking adult children fucking it up for everyone else. But I'm very, very excited. I don't know exactly where we're going to go with everything. I assume it's going to be trauma. It might be some very fun trauma for a while, but it's going to be trauma because it's fucking Star Rail. Not to be a fucking simp, but I do hope we get to see Firefly show up here. Obviously, we do have Blade and Silverwolf. So, like, I mean, there's 2 fucking Stellaron hunters. You can't squeeze the other 2 in here? What's Kafka doing? She ain't fucking busy. She's over there petting Terminus's head. He was like, sup, little dude? Fucking god of the end of reality? So much happened over the past year. I am really sad that I never got to talk about it. Because again, when I would say it was like my game of the year, all throughout, like, the majority of the Amphorian storyline, I was like, as much as I love this, I can't in good conscience say that because, like, obviously it's an update. It's a chunk. It's a little arc from a fucking game that came out fucking 2-3 years ago. And, like, obviously that doesn't count. And also, like, as a fucking media analysis literacy fucking writer man who's all about fucking stories and themes and all that shit, obviously I have to give it to the story that's all about storytelling. It's the same reason why fucking Ruby means so goddamn much to me. Shit like that. Stories about stories and the love of art and all that shit. And then fucking the end of Amphorius came out of nowhere and was like, bitch, and it's like, that's literally what all this is. And I'm like, okay, never mind, fuck it, sorry. Sorry, Mail, I love you, but no. Renoir, tough, bud, but you can't win them all. It's just, I'm sorry. I gotta give it to the fucking computer god woman. I'm very excited. Again, we have the rest of the schedule coming up, and, like, it's problematic because, like, obviously there's a lot of stuff that is just blatantly in your face listed, and, like, obvious, like, they mentioned there was a Myriad Celestia coming up very soon. Again, I didn't know what the fuck this was going to be, because, like, it was just impromptu performance. What does that mean? She's giving persona. She's not giving persona, Mina. But she's giving iconic, and I'm going to get her. As long as Hoyo doesn't do me dirty and put her, like, back to back with the other ones. Again, the game plan is Yao Guang, Silverwolf whenever that happens, because, again, I adore Silverwolf to death. That's bestie right there. It's the world's most beloved fake I don't give a fucker. Blade, I'm not fussed about. Blade is one of only 2 characters in the entire game that I personally regret pulling for. Nowhere near as much as the other one, but it's the only other fucking character that, like, I had wish I didn't, because I never fucking use him, and I fucking got him as my 50-50 loss at one point anyway, so I would have had him anyways. Him and Firefly are the only 2 fucking characters with a single goddamn Eidolon that I have. And his came out of fucking nowhere on accident. So it was like, you know, it is what it is. I don't hate Blade or anything like that, but he's just, it's my least favorite of the Stellar Hunters. It's just not. I'm a man-hater. What do you want from me? Raging misandrist. Have you met just women in the concept of lady? But I was looking something up. I meant to look up the schedule again. Yeah, so there's that. Again, Evanescia. I am not particularly, again, I'm not a Honkai Impact 3rd. I say again, I probably never got to have these conversations, but I thought them all the time while I was gone. But yeah, never played fucking Honkai Impact 3rd. Obviously increasingly more aware of it every single day because I'm so invested in Star Rail and shit like that. But Yasakura's always been, like, a very cool looking character that I've always dug, and while obviously I'm not familiar specifically from a Honkai Impact 3rd perspective, I am adjacently aware as someone who's played Genshin and, you know, has Yamiko to work with. Obviously, they give off different vibes. I don't know, maybe they have the exact same, like, personality, but, like, just looking at them and, like, knowing what Miko's personality is, Sakura's never given off the same vibe. It's a very different vibe than Miko's momminess. But I don't know. I could be wrong. She could be mothering 24/7. But yeah, so we got a myriad of. Point is, her. She looks great. I'm all over the fucking place. I did not plan to do this. Hopefully you enjoyed any of whatever this is or what it continues to be. Yeah, the last one being Nihilux, because she came out in fucking nowhere and is specifically targeted, apparently, directly at me. More than I realized, because I wasn't expecting the fucking Amberly Connors out of nowhere. I've been struck by a smooth criminal. Also, the comic editor was Faye Mata. Shoutouts. We love Faye in this house, too. Anyway. Point is, Jade, for those who don't know. Anyway, point is, yeah, so we have a Myriad Celestia on the 3rd, which I guess means the late 2nd? Yeah, that's what words are. So I need to keep in mind that it's very likely that at least most or half of these will be slightly closer than I think because of time zones. That, or they just they just fucked with us, and that was actually supposed to come out tomorrow, or that does come out tomorrow, and it's all. There's another thing. This doesn't make any sense because they showed that fucking image in the goddamn trailer. Anyway, so you got that. The special program, I'm not going to do anything with that, specifically because that happens in the middle of me going to work. Like, it's literally in the car ride to work. So I'm like, nope, fuck that. I'm just going to watch it on my own. If there's anything important, I'll talk about it in something else. Then they have the weird mic... Ugh. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. The weird microphone thing on the 7th that isn't labeled. I don't know what that is. I kind of wonder if the 7th and 9th, because they have specific images on them but aren't labeled or anything, is that drip for 4.1? I don't know where else they would put it. I mean, there's 2 empty spaces in between the Myriad Celestia and the live program, and it's usually always before the program, right? So maybe it is there. But they're not. But then, what the fuck are these 2 things? Then they have the Yao Guang impromptu performance, which, considering what we've just observed now, I don't know what the fuck to expect from that. It's like, that sounds like you're basically just gonna be doing a Yao Guang Myriad Celestia, because that's what this feels like. This feels like a Myriad Celestia trailer. I'm keeping up Star Rail. It's always a fun watch, I guess, but it's nothing particularly fancy. You occasionally get some good shit. Like Lycurgus being real fucking weird about finding the whole time. This is very uncomfortable. Even in retrospect, when you like fully know what his deal is, I'm like, can you back off the boy? Like, are you, sir? Can you relax? Then on the 11th, they have fucking the Galactic Baseballer, little raccoon buddy. But I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Elation fucking Trailblazer? Like, I don't fucking, like, we pulling that shit out of nowhere and we're just not talking about it? Like, maybe? I don't know what else it would be. If it's anything. Are these ones that have images on them anything? Am I fucking crazy? Why would they be there if not? Anyway, I'm like I feel like fucking Charlie in that one episode of fucking Always Sunny. Like, oh my god, take a look at it. Fucking, can we tell I'm fucking excited and antsy, dude? I have wanted to talk about Star Rail for a fucking year, and leave me alone. And we have the Yao Guang character trailer. I might watch that. It's very likely I would probably try and watch that as well, because, again, I want Yao Guang. She's cool. She's sassy as fuck. Have you heard her talk? Then 13th departure. I think that's when the fucking update's supposed to actually happen, and we're actually supposed to depart to Planarcadia. And again, I am not going to be doing a playthrough or anything like that. Again, it is not necessarily because I do not want to. It is more specifically because I literally cannot pull that off on my computer. It will not run. Like, it can fucking barely handle doing anything. It's probably imploding as we speak. But maybe we can talk about it later if I don't delay it too much. The talking, not the playing. I play that shit immediately, always, because I have a fucking problem. 14th is nothing. Then they have the fucking Yao Guang with all the little tickets and stuff on the 15th. What is that shit? That seems suspicious, doesn't it? Again, unless it's some shit where they're just throwing random images. The thing is, like, we knew we wanted to put stuff somewhere. Or the fact that they're explicitly, like, blocked out and labeled makes me think it's something. You fucking giving Yao Guang for free? Fucking Chinese New Year. have an Arbiter General. Fucking tell me beforehand so I don't fucking pull for her if you do that. But if you do that, I'll give you a kiss. Anyway. Maybe that sounds like a threat. No one wants that shit. And then 16 and 17 seems like just straight up Chinese New Year shit. I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. I like this game very, very much. I'm very happy to have more of it. Again, when I say it hard carried me this past year, it very much so did. Like, it was a difficult time, obviously, hence my disappearance in the first place, but much of my time was carried along by Starrail, and despite all of the sad constantly, because of just the killing everyone that I love all the time. Thanks, again. It's like, it's fine. We're going to get them back in like a year or fucking I don't know how long. The fact that they specifically called out it could be a year is going to make me hold on to the hope that it is. Okay, just let me have this. I want my fucking friends back. And I want Trebios playable. I want Little Rini playable. I want Polixia playable. I will fight you, Hoyo. The list goes on. And please free my wife from her eternal prison. Motherfucker. Like, it's hell. Don't do that. It's fucked up. But I don't know. It was a long time. It was a whole bunch of stuff. But it meant the world to me, and I am glad I at least get to squeak. I was gonna say squawk, but squeak works too. About it just a little bit. Again, this video was probably nothing for any of you, but it was a fun time for me, because I don't get the opportunity to scream. And anytime I scream about it in Discord, ain't nobody ever responds to me. It's just me in that chat, apparently, at this point. And I'll do it. I'll keep doing it. Squawking away. Caw. Anyway. I'm on my... If you at any point during this were like, bro, he seems really overstimulated and like acting up and like, how much coffee did this motherfucker drink? That much? Specific, like that much, not like that much, because it's still in the bottle. Cup. Ignore the Nutella I put in it. It didn't mix very well. But yeah. If I'm antsy, we'll just say it's elation. Aha did it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I don't know when this is going to come out. I'm going to try and get it up kind of as soon as I can. I'm probably gonna wait until the day after the first. On the 2nd, because the 1st is actually our first official video coming out public and release and shit, being Zombieland Saga episode 9. But I specifically left, I've made everything every other day, so there's a bunch of blank spaces in there, and if I need to, I can just throw some shit in there. It'll even work nicely, because if the fucking Myriad Celestia and like that happens and that works out, we can make that come out on like the 4th. Will I also have nothing to say of value? You're goddamn right I do. Will? What? Fuck. Anyway, I had a good time. I didn't plan to do this, but I'm glad I got to talk about it. I hope you guys are excited as I am. If you are, tell me what the heck you want to pull for. Obviously, I want to make it, again, clear, very abundantly clear. No leaks. Don't fucking... No. Nope. Don't talk about it. I don't care what you think. I don't care what I know this is coming. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's just like, we don't do that here. And I will fucking stab somebody. But anyway, of the people who are revealed, shit like that, let me know who you're excited for. Again, you know my 4. God, I hope they space them out just a little bit for me. At the very least, if they do hit me with 2, you make sure I'm properly stocked on polls. I'm sitting at like 100, and that's where I'm at right now. And I'm gonna tell you right now, no matter how good this video does, ain't nobody in this audience gonna come out here trying to fucking give me a bunch of fucking gems. So just like, I am not getting a bunch of stellar jade. I am not that fucking cool. So So I need to make a lot more of these, is what I'm saying. No. My main thing is, what is my main thing? I'm fucking tired, dude. It's late. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go. Tell me what you guys are looking forward to. Yeah. It was good to talk about this again. I hope you had a good time. I love you all dearly. Not as much as apparently Aha loves Argavili and Nanook. Both? Same person, maybe? We still don't know. What the fuck was up with Kalis, and why does he also wear the mem hat? It really takes the steam out of that one scene, but God, is it funny.